And I said, Sue is nice. I said, Sue's nicer than me. And
I'm nicer than Julie is,
yes.
Olivia, I promise.
And she said, well, that's saying a lot. I said, because I'm pretty nice. And plus, Sue's a mom, and that makes a big difference, too. You know, she understands kids.
10-year-olds.
Yep, she does. She's raised a couple kids.
Yeah, mine aren't.
While being a trainer.
Every time I see one of these little girls on a horse, I just like totally want to like go back in time.
I know. But
My daughter's 25.
Oh, goodness.
her daughter
Goes
Haley,
fast, isn't it?
her daughter Haley was in Greta's wedding.
Oh, wow.
She's the little tiniest one. Not besides Kate and Savannah and the littler girls. She was the tiniest of the older girls. She's a petite little thing.
Yes, she is.
She's the gal that Greta went to Europe with. Haley and Greta did their little 5-week tour and got pierced in Spain. Thankfully, they both gave those up.
I was so happy.
Oh my God! I'm like, you traveled and got a piercing while traveling? Like, what is wrong with you? Did your mother not ever teach you anything? And I was like, oh wait, that's me. I'm the mother.
You know they're going to have these stories on video.
I know. I'm going to be quiet now. I'll edit that part out.
Be a little bit careful when you take a little on the right rein, Olivia, that you don't go forward with your left elbow. So if you play with the right rein, you have to keep your left elbow on your left hip. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right.
You know,
because that's your
that she
outside
hears
rein
with
and
me.
you don't want to go away
But
on
we
your
drive it
outside
home just a
rein.
little bit more, hearing in a fresh
And I'm going to
voice.
let you trot a little bit on her, and then we're going to stop and have a little chat. And I also want you to fix your feet in the stirrup so your stirrup is more on your toe. Yeah. And then keep going, keep going.
Come on, Lil.
Lily, you gotta keep going.
Lily loves to stop and chat.
Lily likes the talking portion of the lesson the best.
Yes, she does.
I have lots of horses like that.
They come and stand right there.
Actually, if I walk around the arena, most of them won't go.
Yeah.
Their owners are. Why does he want to stay with you? Good girl.
You might have food in your pockets.
Good. And every time your foot slips back in the stirrup, I know it's a pain in your neck, and it's annoying as everything, but you got to fix it, okay? Because eventually your stirrup will not slip around on your foot anymore, but you got to fix it without walking, okay?
Dang.
That means your toes have to walk around in your boots a little bit. Okay, you got to think about your feet walking around in your boots a little bit and squishing your boots around until you get your boots in the right place on the stirrup. That's good. A little more trot. Good. Very good. Good. And then let me see you sit to the trot. Good. Oh, good job. Yeah, keep it going. Yeah. She's going to use those moments, Olivia, as an excuse to stop, even though she knows you're just working on yourself a little bit. So try to back that up and say, no, you don't get to stop when I do that. I know my feet are wrong and I have to fix them, but that's right. Good job. Maybe a little bit.
Well, she,
Good job.
it's for me, it's a common thing at this age. They have just a hard time keeping that pressure on the ball with their foot while also using the leg.
That's
It's
right.
more of a skill, skill development. It just takes a while.
Good. And go around the whole arena and fix your feet again. Tap her with the whip while you fix your feet so you don't have to keep pushing while you fix your feet. That's right. And you can do that because part of the reason that she gets your foot wrong is because she doesn't go quite sharply enough for you, and it makes you have to push with your legs, which makes your legs come a little out of position. So that's something we have to work on, and we can work on fixing that today. Change directions when you're ready. Good, Olivia. Good. That's a better trot. Now sit that trot. Good girl. Really go with it. Move your hips with her. Say, I'm going to move with you enough that you can't stop. Good job. Good job. And fix your feet while you're going. Now tap her with the whip and move your feet around. Just the ball of your foot. Just think about your ankles being a little more flexible. That's right. That's right. That's right. Good. Now put weight down in your heel. Ah, good. 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 And transition to walk. Good. Okay. So what's the hardest thing that you find when you ride, Olivia? I'm sorry? Getting her round. Okay, so before we can work on that a whole lot, we have to get Lily to answer your legs a little better. And for that, I'm gonna have you drop your stirrups for a little bit and work without them. Can you cross your stirrups over the front of the saddle for me? Good.
It's all that stuff.
Lily, you have pink wraps on, and you look really cute.
I'm telling you, she's a pretty in pink kind
Now,
of gal.
with your stirrups off your foot, come here for a second. I'm going to give you a task, and you have to think about it really a lot all the time. You're going to think, lift my toes up and keep my heel here, keep my knees bent. Okay? So even when you're trying, you don't have stirrups and you don't have to keep your foot like this, I want you to, okay? Because that's going to help train this to stay there while you kick her, which you need to do. So she doesn't always go when you push, right? Sometimes she's like, I feel like it. She's a little bit of a pony.
Yes, just a little.
Pony, huh?
A girl
And
pony.
so she doesn't always listen when you push with your legs. So when you go to ask her to go, I want you to think that you're going to not let yourself put your toe down and go like this to make that happen. You're going to stay like this, and if she doesn't go, you go, hey. And if then she doesn't go, you go, hey. Okay? And otherwise, you keep that.
Yeah, now
toe
she got
lifted,
shaved, so she's
like
more
somebody's
sensitive
got a string on your
to
foot
her
holding
leg
it
and
up
to the
your
whip.
knee, okay?
You know, that
And you
thick
keep a
coating of
little
hair
bend
on
in your knee like
top of
that
that
right
thick
there.
skin she's already got. This is perfect because this is what Olivia, we've been really working on, is how to use your leg with your
Okay, so from
leg
the
in the
very
correct
first
position.
time you say
But I hadn't
walk,
been quite ready
here,
to take the
you're
stirrups
keep that
away.
toe
So,
up and that
see,
heel
I think it's
down,
good for me
and when
too.
she doesn't go, she's
Like,
going to get in
okay,
a little bit of trouble.
You tell her to take the
Right away,
stirrups away.
okay? And the important part is that she gets in trouble a little bit right away, not a lot of trouble later on. Does that make sense? Okay? Because before she's going to be round for you all the time, she has to go more forward. So we have to work on that first. Okay? So you keep your toes up and your heels down, and you ask her to walk with a squeeze, and when she doesn't go, you give her a little sharp kick and then a tap. Right away. So you can do that even faster. Okay? Halt, yeah, halt again with your toes up and your heels down. And halt, stop her. So all the way to stop. Good. Toes up, I can see your toe down. Good. And now ask her to walk again. Good girl. Tell her she's right because she did it so quick that time. That was good. Good. And go back up to sitting trot when you're ready. And the same thing when you go from walk to trot. If she doesn't go right away, you're going to back it up. Now pull that toe up and that heel down. I don't want to see your toe drop below your heel the whole time. And you're turning your toes in towards her. Good. Good. Good job. And now I want you to shorten your rein an inch and have a little bit more contact with her mouth. Keep your outside rein really steady. Now she slowed down, so you kick her right away and say, no, I didn't tell you to slow down. Even though I took a little contact, I didn't mean go slower. I meant keep going, and then we're going to start to get on the bit. So then you're going to soften her with a little bit of right rein, little bits, not a lot. You're going to think small with your right rein because we don't want to discourage her from going forward, right? And it's easy to discourage her from going forward. A little too much rein and she thinks stopping is the best thing to do. Keep your toe up and your heel down. Good. Keep that lower leg next to her, very steady. Good, Olivia. Sit a little bit more thinking about your hips. Good. Good. And then start to be a little spongy with the contact on your right rein. Keeping your left hand very steady. You're going to ask her to soften and bend a little more to the inside and to get round. If she slows down even the slightest little bit, I want you to give her a little quick kick with your legs.
Used to be.
Heels down,
She really
toes
works
up.
on it.
And now ask her to soften
She
again to
really
the right.
gets it.
A little bit.
saw
If
it
she
in the
slows
mirror.
down, you give her a quick kick and you say, I don't want
Saw
you to
enough
go
comments.
slower. I
Yeah,
want you to
she's
give
like,
me
okay.
that roundness
I gotta
in
get
front
this.
and get on the bit. I don't want you to slow down. That's right. There she goes. And just keep it up a little bit until you feel her neck start to come into the shape that you want. So it's going to take a little bit of time and a little bit of repetition. Keep your toes up. That's right. Good. And then shorten your reins an inch. Go around the whole arena. Keep your toe up and your heel down. Good. Yes, that's a girl. Keep the same trot, Olivia. If she slows down the tiniest bit, it's going to mean the next minute she's going to try to get a little slower. Yes, good job. That's right. Good trot. Good. And change directions. Good. Toes up. Pull that toe up as tight as you can. Turn your toes in. Keep that there. Good. Now spongy with your left rein, but keep your right elbow bent and keep your right rein. Now she slowed down a little. Get a little kick. Say, don't slow down. Sponge with your left hand again, but don't slow down. That's a girl. Ask her with your, and circle once, and ask her to get rounder, but don't slow down. So you got to be quick with your legs. Quick. That's a girl. Keep your hands down. Good. That's right. Good. And ride a transition to walk. Keep her marching. Keep your heel down. Nope, no toes down to make it happen. Give her a quick kick if she doesn't listen. Yeah. Good. I'm going to walk with you for a second. Keep going.
So I always, every time a kid clinics with Sue, boom, she's right in on the thing that, you know, that you're working the hardest on, like right away. It's great. I love it. Don't you, Greta? Because she always is like, and you're like, oh, good, thank you. Like the feet and the little things, because the kids hear it from us 100,000 times, and now they hear it with a fresh voice and maybe a fresh expression, like the way it's described.
Turn this way, and you can't go away here. So this has to stay here, this has to stay here. And this says, hey, Lily, will you bring your neck down for me? And she says, no, I don't feel like it. That's what she always says. Good girl, there she did. This stays here, right? This talks to her. Now, if we were in the trot, this rein would be a little too long. Okay, so shorten this one an inch. Good. And now soften her with it again. And it's like that. Okay? And this, if this goes away and loosens, then she turns her head in. And she does that instead of...
Did you hear tummy growl?
That,
that's Lily.
Right? And that's what you want her to do, right? Okay, walk again with your heel down.
Do you think she's gaining weight again?
No, her girth is just as tight as ever. I think she looks funny with her hair like this now.
Yeah.
It makes her tummy look bigger all of a sudden. I think when they get fluffy, they certainly look weird for a while.
Yeah. Oh, she is so furry.
I know. I bet Morgan had a big thing of fluff on the ground when she was done.
Okay, but it's just a little. Because a minute later, she can stick her little head back up in the air and say, I don't want to be in it anymore. Because it's harder work for her to do it that way. And we like it because we can do it.
Yeah.
Where's your toe? Yeah. You're outside ready. Good. Walk her forward a little bit more. There you go. Shorten this rein another inch. Don't pull on her harder. Just soft her with it. Move it a little. That's right.
See, she's so ready for this clinic too, because she finally has her arms quiet. You know, once in a while you'll see her start to do the head thing, but she has so much more control over it.
You know,
Like mentally,
I was going to ask you if you thought that she was ready for a clinic, and then I foolishly asked Olivia if she wanted to do it.
Yeah.
I didn't have a choice.
Yeah. No, it's perfect timing.
And if I asked you and you said she's not quite ready,
No, I was going to suggest if you're getting the email, then it means, you know, that she can do it. But then I would have asked you directly.
Why does she think I have a cookie?
Not from me. That's true, right, Olivia? It's not from me. Maybe from years ago. She's still ever hopeful.
no more sugar.
Oh gosh, you know, with Alicia, we had to do lots of treating, keep her from going out the door and stuff like that. Stuff we didn't know she'd do when we first got her. She had a whole bag full of tricks we didn't know about.
try.